Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin. It is thundering out there. It's raining really hard, so if you hear that throughout the video, I apologize. I want to say start this video off by clicking the like button, which is the thumbs up button below this video. I want you guys to leave some comments because I got a lot of questions for you guys. Also, if you don't know who I am, get to know who I am. Click that subscribe button right above this video. In this video, I'm here to talk about the UK version of The X Factor. Now, I was really interested in watching this season of The X Factor because I've never seen the whole series of The X Factor, and Kelly Rowland is a new judge on the show. Now, not only is Kelly Rowland a new judge on the show has two more new judges, Talisa and Gary Barlow. Now, I'm not too familiar with the UK music scene, so I'm going to need you guys to fill me in on who are the popular artists over there. Tell me who are some of your favorite stars and who are some of the people I should be listening to. Now, I do have Tiny Temper's album and I do have Jessie J album, but you know they're not really too popular over here. And of course, everybody has Adele. And I'm still waiting on Alexandra Burke to release a new CD, well, her new CD over here in America, because it hasn't come out yet. But I do know that she won the X Factor, I believe, in 2008. And I don't know who won after that. And, you know, we really haven't seen any popular YouTube clips from this season. So hopefully, I mean, not this season, from the UK X Factor. So hopefully we get to see that this year. I will be doing the UK X Factor series by myself this year. And Michaela and I will do the US version of the X Factor, which comes on TV in September. You know, I find it very weird that this show comes on a Saturday night and everybody is just at home watching the X Factor instead of getting ready to go out and party. So I just find that really weird. But the season started out, you know, not season started out, I'm trying to think of how I'm going to start this video off. Well, you know, every show that has a singing competition starts off with the audition round, and I've really enjoyed these auditions. It wasn't boring, they were entertaining, and you know, sometimes they like to show people that act the fool all the time instead of showing the people that can sing. I was just happy with that. And let's start with Frank Kokoza. Frank Kokoza, I don't know where the hell he's from, but I know that they were showing, that he was saying that how he wanted the money, how he wanted the cars, and most of all, he wanted the girls. So him, I wasn't taking too seriously because, you know, music is something that you must love. Like, you must love music so much that even if you didn't get paid to do it, you just love to do it. You know, because you wanna make people happy with the music. So him, I'm not taking him seriously. You know, he comes out, he talks about how he has these tattoos. He has tattoos on his ass. 7 tattoos and 7 girls on his ass. I want to know, what did they do that was so special to get tattooed on his ass? You know, I want to know. But anyway, you know, he started to perform, and I didn't like it. I'm like, okay, he can sing a little bit, but him winning this competition, no. Like, he doesn't have a chance to win this competition. So I was mad when the judges liked him. Was like, what the fuck? Like, are y'all hearing what I'm hearing? He is not good enough for this competition, but they voted his ass through, so I'm like, alright, I can't get that mad. So after that, they showed the audition with a girl named Kitty Brooke now, I believe her name was. At first I thought it was Kitty Brooklyn, but then I looked and said, I'm about to sneeze. I hope I'm not going to sneeze. It said Kitty Brooke now. Anyway, her, you know, she's kind of trying to start off with like this little swan story of how her friends wasn't there to support her, and she knows she can sing, and singing is her life, and you know, that's what everybody's saying. So get used to everybody saying singing is their life and this is what they want to do, blah blah blah. So anyway, the girls, she sings Edge of Glory a cappella. I was like, okay, I wasn't feeling how she was singing it. But then it got a little bit better, but it seemed like she was skipping parts of the song. And, you know, after she sang, she's like, you know what, I just want to sit down, because the crowd was cheering for her. She was like, you know, I always wondered, no matter how far I go, I get to say I performed in front of 4,000 people. But she was just acting like, yeah, I got this, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, Kelly gave her a great critique, and it was just really, really good. Like, remember that girl that wanted it, you know? I was like, yes, Kelly, you better fucking tell her, because so many people get a big head, and so many people just think that they are the shit, you know? So, you know, I really enjoyed what Kelly told her. But after the girl left, and they all gave her yeses, of course, her attitude was just stanky, like shitty. Like, yeah, I'm that bitch. Now the media is gonna be outside my door. Blah 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 blah. Like, girl, bye. You know, was not feeling her nasty ass attitude. After that, we seen a girl named Janet Devlin sing. She's 16-year-old. I believe she's from Italy. I think she said Italy, a small town, whatever. You know, her singing was just amazing. I believe she sang an Elton John song, and it was just amazing. That performance was just so good. And something I was thinking about is that she's only 16, so that means she has a lot of time to perfect her voice and to make it stronger. And she's just going to be amazing. And she's definitely probably going to be a big contender on this show. So shout out to Janet Devlin, because I really, really enjoyed her performance. After that, we seen this Goldie Chung lady come out. I don't know, she's Asian. She was singing some Asian ass song. You know, I thought that they were just showing her audition just to, you know, waking everybody up, liven it up a little bit after the other girl. And you know how some shows do, like they just show people just come on just to act the damn fool on TV. But this lady was serious, you know. And I'm like, she's singing in a different language. I don't know what the hell she's talking about, what she's singing about, but she's going up and she's talking to people, and the crowd is just going crazy for her. And then all of a sudden, she starts singing Tina Turner, and then they say, okay, let's vote. And, you know, Louis said yes, then Talisa said yes. Which was so weird is they jumped from Kelly and went over to, but all right now, they went from Talisa to Gary, and then they went to Kelly. And Kelly was like, oh my God, like, what I'm going to do. And I wanted her ass to say no. But Kelly said yes, so I was fucking over it. I was just over like, Kelly, come on, are you serious? Can you really see this lady being a big star? Like, can you really? Because I don't. So I would have said, hell no. No. But they put Goldie through. She was thrilled. Her family was thrilled. It was cute, you know. It was still cute, no matter what. After that, they showed this guy that was from a group called Triple Trouble. First of all, with that name, you already jinxing yourself. Triple Trouble. But they showed clips of him throwing down the microphone and just going off. And he's like, well, I turned over a new leaf, and I'm not this... I thought I had something stuck in my shirt. I'm not this bad guy that they making me out to be. I've changed. I've worked on my temper. He gets up there and starts... It wasn't singing. And it was dry as fuck. Like, if you even, like, what was so weird is that he was so bad, but it wasn't even entertaining. It's like, bitch, if you don't sit the fuck down. What was he singing? Give it everything tonight. Give it everything. Like, what the fuck? If you know you can't sing, and I know his friends know he can't sing, why would they let him embarrass himself on TV? That was a waste of fucking time going up there. And if you know you can't sing, goddammit, you need to make sure that people still remember you even though the audition is bad. Because I know I ain't got the greatest voice, but I would have been, give it everything tonight. I don't know the words, but I would have been, that shit would have been live even though I can't sing. Oh shit, now I don't need you to critique me, Thunder. You know, I would have been giving him a little something. So then then he gets mad, they cut his ass off, and then he's threatened Talisa, and told her to shut up, bitch, and how she replacing Cheryl Cole, and you know, I kind of feel I feel bad for Cheryl Cole. You know, I read about her story and everything, but hey, it is what it is. And then, you know, Kelly went off. She stood up, was howling at him, but I wanted one of the male judges to get up and say something to him. And, you know, I want to know why didn't security come out? Why did they let him just stand there and act the fool? He did make a big fool of himself, and that's really not a good look. But hey, George, you knew you wasn't going to get... Come on now. Come on. Come on. Come the fuck on. You cannot be performing dry like that. And they didn't think he could sing. I blame a lot of people for not telling their friends the fucking truth. If you know they can't sing, tell them they can't sing. They're not going to be mad. I mean, some people got a little something, something, but it ain't enough to do anything. Him, it will never work. It will never work. Never, ever, ever. You know how some people be like, well, you know, you have the potential. Come back in a year. Don't ever come back, George. Don't ever come the fuck back. Don't come back. I must say, I love the chemistry between the judges on the show. Kelly Rowland fucking looks so good. Like, the camera just loves her. The camera loves her. Kelly, I'm going to need you to do more modeling pictures too. Like that camera, you and the camera. Whew. Talisa, I liked her, but I really don't, in this episode, she didn't get a chance to shine that much. That's just my opinion. Gary, I like him as a judge because he is kind of like no nonsense, like come the fuck on, like I'm not going to just put you in, or, you know, he just seems like he's very stern, like his words, like he mean what he say, and he's not going to be no softy on the show. Louis, you know, I don't know too much about him, but he seems kind of like fun, but you know, I don't know. I don't know if I can take him seriously, but obviously you guys do because he's been on there for a long time. But I'm loving the chemistry. The only thing I was thinking about was why was Gary's chair so distant from Kelly, but then from the back it looked like they were sitting together. I don't know. That was just me. I didn't know what the hell was going on. But I will be reviewing every week of the X Factor. So check for my videos either on Saturday or on Sunday. And I look forward to reading your comments, replying to you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.